Good morning, student. Today we will discuss about the optics. What is the optics? Optics is the study of light. And what is the light? Light is the form of energy which enable us to see the object. Okay. Now, if we talk about study of light, there are two categories. Light table in two way. First, when light table in the form of number one, table in the form of straight line. Straight line. When light table in the form of a straight line and another is straight line like this way, okay, and another portion when light table in the form of like wave, 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 wave like this form, okay. Now, so when light table in the form of a straight line and light table in the form of wave, there are following phenomena happens. When light table in the form of a straight line, then first phenomena is happen, that is called the first phenomena is called the reflection, reflection, okay, and second phenomena is called refraction, and third phenomena is called absorption. Clear? This phenomena is called reflection, refraction and absorption. Now, when light table in the form of wave, then following also three phenomena happen. First phenomena is called interference, interference. Second phenomena is called diffraction, and third phenomena is called polarization. Okay. Now, if you talk about in foundations, you have to study about the reflection, refraction, absorption, and if you talk about the in advanced, then you study in mains, you have to study about the interference, diffraction and polarization. So one by one we here discuss about. Let's, I think, is it clear now? First phenomena here is called reflection. Now this is called the reflection. Okay. Now what is the reflection? Means bouncing back of light in same medium. This is the definition. No one asked to about the definition. How? Bouncing back of light in same medium from polished surface. Suppose this is the mirror, one side always polished. This is called hard surface. Incident, this is the definition of like reflection. Mirror, this light is incident ray, IR, incident ray, and this is the surface, and when at the point it is rather normal, and this angle is called I, angle of incidence with the normal is N, and this angle is called reflected angle R, and this is called reflected ray, means reflected ray, incident ray, reflected ray. Okay. Now IR, here basically this, if we talk about the laws of reflection, angle I is equal to angle R. First law, angle I is equal to angle R, and second law, incident ray, normal and reflected ray lie on same plane. Okay. So incident ray, normal and reflected lie on same plane. So we can simple write here like incident ray, reflected ray and normal lie on same plane, same plane. So here reflection means basic bouncing back of light in same medium. Same medium is important here. Here now, if in this case they ask sometimes the questions in your exam regarding angle of glancing and angle of deviation. Suppose this is the this is the mirror. Now this is the angle of incidence, incident ray, and this is the eye. Okay. So this angle of called glancing angle of reflection, means GI, and this angle is called angle of reflection, and this angle is called GR, glancing angle of reflection, glancing angle of incidence. Here in this case deviation, so this is called the, this angle is called deviation D. Okay. How do you calculate? This is the straight line, so this whole angle is 180 degree. If you want to calculate this angle, so 180 minus I plus R, means deviation D equal to 180 minus I plus R. Okay. Then 180 minus I is equal to R, because we are using the reflection. So I plus I, here like we write simple 180 minus 2I. Clear? So this is the angle of deviation. Sometimes they ask the questions in here. Basically they ask question regarding, they give the question here like this is the mirror. They simple give you angle, this angle is 30 degree. Then they ask what is the angle of incidence I. In this case you already know this is the normal, so this whole angle is 90 degree. If this angle is 30 degree, then this angle is 90 minus 30. I here is equal to 90 minus GI, or GI 90 minus 30 is equal to 60 degree. Okay, is 60 degree. So the angle of reflection is also 60 degree. Okay. Now if you want to calculate the deviation here, D is equal to, you simple write here 180 minus 2I, this is the 2 into 60 is equal to 180 minus 120 is equal to 60 degree. 60 degree. So here angle of deviation is also 60 degree. This in case of an angle is 30 degree, at this time angle of incidence, angle of reflection and deviation is all equal. So this is the special condition. I think this kinds of questions they ask in your basic in foundations level optics in reflection. If I talk about the refraction, this is the part of reflection. If you talk about the refraction, then let's basic here. Refraction means bending of light in different medium. In reflection, bouncing back of light in medium, but in refraction, bending of light in different medium. Suppose this is the glass slab. Okay. Now suppose this is the angle incident ray, and this is the normal. Here medium is air and this is the glass. So this ray is entering in this medium. So in this case medium refractive index of air is different and glass is also different. So in this case original path is this, but this light is not go in original path, it bends towards normal. Why? Because medium is different. Okay, bend towards normal because medium is different, and again go in this way. So this angle is called I and this angle is called R. So this is bending of light, and this is called, if we talk about this is called shift, yeah, displacement, lateral displacement. Some book also like lateral displacement. Okay, D. Okay. So this is the refraction. Here laws is also, here are two laws, one angle of incidence, normal and reflected ray lie on same plane. Another law is Snell's law. Snell's law. What is Snell's law? Ratio of angle of sine I upon sine R is equal to constant. Constant, yeah, you can also write here K or refractive index N. Okay. So this is the refractive index also. Why? Because refractive index of air and glass is different. I think we have given basic idea of reflection, refraction as well. Now absorption. Sometimes what happen? Some light are absorbed. Suppose this reflection is happening, and some light is not total 100% reflected. Some portion is absorbed like 1%, 2%. So this is called absorption. Absorption is very little amount is happen, but more amount is happen in more amount of light is reflected, very little amount of light is absorbed. That's why we less study about the absorption phenomena. That's all when light travel in the form of straight line. Is it clear to all of you? That's all for today. In next class we will discuss about the when light travel in the form of wave. Okay. Thank you all of you. Have a nice day.